Hello? Hello. Everybody, happy Tuesday. Very good evening to you. Tonight, we have some Formula One as we race at Melbourne and Shanghai. Ooh, Australia and China as, we're on the back foot after last weekend's Formula One, the opening race of the 2026 season. And it was all happening now, as we saw the racing. And, it was brilliant. Up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and new cars, new rules, new technologies. We're not quite there yet when it comes to F1 2025, but the good news is F1 25 is now available on Game Pass. So for those who might have been on the fence or considering, should they pick it up, well, now is the time. Now is the time. You can grab it if you have Game Pass, and I promise you, it's a lot of fun. It's absolutely super duper. Now, waiting to tell you about me tail of woe. Watch this, look. Jesus. Look at the finger, look. Hang on. Get a good look at the knuckle, look. Oh, gee, right. So there I was today. Installing a shower. Jesus. I nearly lost the whole arm. Right. And, so anyway, I got up this morning, as was my wont, and headed downtown to the local DIY establishment. What are you doing here? I don't belong here, I said. So I went in and I had a chat with the two lads. I was like, right, just listen. And I told them anyway about that. I gave them the long story. There I was Sunday night with the wife, with the cat, with my new laptop, sitting there enjoying life on a Sunday evening. And then I heard this dripping sound coming from my left side, and it turned out it was the shower leaking. Oh yeah, it'll do that, they say. Yeah. So I said I need a new shower, I need sealant, and I need care and affection. So I got a shower and some sealant. Came home anyway, and I spent all day. I even had to call in reinforcements. My dad was like, you handy at wiring, showers? Yeah. Would you come in and look at mine and make sure I'm doing it right? But anyway, what happened was, right, in the Triton shower, when you take the face off it, it's like Data out of Star Trek. It's all wires and circuits. It's amazing actually how close we stand to this electronic device as we're having a shower. Water. Yeah, but anyway, there's a gadget that can go like, well, I can't turn that way, but right. And that little gadget is designed to clip into your water mains. And you think I could find the shut-off valve for the water mains? There's 3 of them. Whoever built this house, I reckon there was a committee involved, Right, we're really going to mess around with them now. We're going to make a complete and utter shag of the carpentry. We're going to make it hilarious when it comes to the electrics. And then we're going to shag the plumbing. Mission accomplished. All 3 things are possessed. But anyway, managed to do the thing with the yoke and put it all up together, and we couldn't fit the gadget on the front. Stupid thing. So I had to cut it. Out came the little hacksaw, cut it, and all was well in the realm. Then we put sealant on it, and then I'm reading the back of the sealant, I said, I'd be happy to have a shower tonight, grand. 72 shagging hours I have to wait, 72 hours to allow the sealant to dry. So that was my day, and it took me all day. I'm all day at it. So we're here now to unwind in a very relaxing environment with racing. Yes, not competitive, not at all. We're all just, it's like the parade lap, the formation lap. Unless, of course, you're Oscar Piastri, in which then there's going to be murder, death, kill. But apart from that, lads, it's going to be fine. Yes. But anyway, how are y'all keeping? Did you have a good day? Tuesday, it's what do we do on a Tuesday? You know what I mean? Some of me lights aren't working because I had to turn off the electricity earlier on in order to do the business with the shower. So some are working, some aren't. Don't know how to fix it. Right? Imagine the whiff in the man cave over the next 72 hours. Well, the good news is we have another shower, but it's very small in there. That's where the music's from. It's just like, I can't turn around in the shower. It's in the ensuite. So, like, if you walk in, you have to back out. If you back in, you can walk out. There is no turning manoeuvre. The shoulders, mine, forget it. The missus and the young fella, not a bother. Me, on the other hand, I'm that sort of shape, aerodynamically challenged. And, right, And sometimes, you can't even get your arms up over the walls because they bang the walls. So if you're washing your beautiful mane, you know, my gorgeous hair, so that's the excuse. I can't actually reach. I'm like this. Do you remember that scene out of Superman? And I don't mean the new ones, the original ones, right? The proper Superman. Do you remember the 3 lads? Well, there was 2 lads and a 1. And they wrapped them up in cling film and... Do you remember? They wrapped them up in cling film and they threw them off. What were they called? You know the ones I'm talking about. Anyway, that's what I felt like. I was in one of these kind of cling film box things. But anyway, I hope you're well. Great to see you. And well, let us get started, friends. Shall we? We shall. We've got an email this evening. Tomorrow could be a grand day. I've lots to do. You know, productive stuff like, you know, to make videos and things. I'm pretty busy. Is anyone around? Give us a hand. You know, come down and, you know, be productive. I'll take a nap. You just let me know when it's done. That'd be great, right? That'd be great. But anyway, who's here? Look, on this Tuesday. CP is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Swap21, hola. Heisenberg, a very good evening to you. Hope you're well, man. Viper Strike is in the house. A very good afternoon. Go Cadillac. Go Sports. The Boise, good evening. Mac Vision is here. I hope you're well. AZ Blue Line, good evening. Spitfire RAF 100 is in the chat with a fancy emblem attached beside his name. Very fancy. The Impossible Face. Honda, the power of Egypts. Right, good to see you, the Impossible Face. Joe is in the house, welcome in. Commander Balosh, a very good evening. Soaring AJ. AJH man. Crafty Tigers, good evening. Eamon is here. Very good evening. Heisenberg says, I like the new time slot from my perspective. Murph, see if you can get Ireland to not move the clocks forward this month. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? It would actually, you know, we just stick to Zulu time, right? Christopher Reeves, yeah, best Superman of them all, right? Linny Bobbins, tis herself, good to see you. Mrs. TPHI has rambled into the chat like a crouching tiger hidden Canadian upside down. I've just realised, Mrs. TPHI, every single time that I've said hello to you, I've had to give a unique, very similar, but, you know, there's a limit to what you can do with upside down introduction. We're flying it so far. But it's good to see you, Mrs. Stu Snape is here. Welcome aboard. I'm ready for the carnage to ensue. Well, listen, I'm wearing a new hoodie, but thanks to FlightSimTees.com, and it has my name on the side of it. I feel very sporty, Formula 1-like. Look, that's the Go Faster stripe that says Two-Tone Murphy as I'm driving. You know, it's exuberant. It just speed. And then I have a pair of racing gloves that say Spa. You know, so it's a compelling complexion. Yeah, right. Brilliant. But excellent news. Stu, I hope you're well, buddy. APU Inspector's in the house. 180 streams in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Alberto was here, good evening. Uniform Goose. Good day, Goose. Hope you're well. Malky Mac is here, lurking while trucking. Man yourself, Malky. Keep those wheels moving, man. Wheels rolling, man. You keep on trucking. Ah, brilliant. Now, Eamon, 170 streams in a row. Be the Janie then. Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Captain Kenobi. Bonsoir, monsieur. Hope you're well, my guy. Welcome in, buddy. Looking forward to seeing you in just a week and a bit. Ah, Jesus, a week and a bit. Brilliant. Mech Manser, good evening. Idle Cutoff is here. Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary, where it's currently 10 degrees. Tomorrow's forecast is to be between 4 and 9, and Thursday between 3 and 12. And rain. There's lots of rain on the way. We could do with an owl spell of rain. You know, it's been so long. Yeah, 17 minutes. Nefarious Dr. Bob is in the house. Welcome aboard. Creo is here. Hello to all in County Mayo. Nace, 42, has rambled aboard. Good to see you, Nace. Looking forward to some driving. We're doing things a little bit differently tonight. Well, we're driving, but what we're going to do tonight for our 2 races, this is the setup. We're going to be doing a qualifying session before the race. And it's a 1-session quali. I think it's like 10 minutes. So it's going to be qualifying. Then we're going to do a 25% race. So 12 laps maybe, depending on the circuit. So it's a 25% race length. That is the plan for this evening to see how we all get on. You see? So let's see how this one goes. Sunjammer, good evening. Hope you're well. He says, good luck with all the classic cheating from Murph and his small hands. Wait, what? Two Dogs is here. Good evening, Two Dogs. He says, greetings from Wisconsin. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, buddy. Falcor is here. Who will do a Piastri tonight? Indeed. Poor old devil. What was it? The idea? Didn't they say, or I think Oscar was saying, between quali and the race, the battery unit gave off an additional 100 watts. So when he was kind of just shifting up through the gears, as they would be, quick shifting or whatever, there was 100 watts extra battery in which then, and he got a bit of carb, but it launched the car sideways. Terribly bad at his home race as well. Poor old devil. A face like a slapped arse, but he'll get over it. Never write him off. He's a savage driver, I think. But anyway, you must have been drunk during the race. Wait, what? Who, me? I've read that 25 will get a DLC with new stuff. That's my understanding. They're not going to make an F126. They're going to keep F125, but it'll be the 2026 DLC. Ooh. Be interesting to see what happens there, because if they keep F1 2025 open for everyone on Game Pass, and then you can opt in to the upgrade or the DLC, that could make it very interesting. So yes, looking forward to seeing what happens. Old Veteran 965 is in the house, 7 in a row. Thank you, Scott. Good to see you, man. He says, happy day, y'all. Getting ready for some severe weather a little later. Severe weather, Scott. Jesus. AZ Blue Line, my thoughts exactly. Flipper Alloy is here. Good evening. It wasn't a paper cut. Are you mad? Nearly lost my whole body. Does it need to be amputated? Yeah, it does. I will do Aston Martin. Commands Ibach. Any chance Murph will run over a wombat at the Melbourne circuit? Did you see? Yeah, it was a kangaroo in friggin' Mount Panorama. Jesus. The fright, He only cried a little bit. Right. Willow How Much loved it, especially the first 20 laps. I agree. The first 20 laps of that race, you just didn't know what was going to happen. Then it was like, come on, Ferraris, no, nothing. Nada, nothing. And so let's see what happens in China, because at the minute, in the real world, the Mercedes, blistering fast, like shockingly fast. So Toto, seemed to got the old house in order, with driving very well. Brilliant, right? But anyway, Hermit Something is here. A very good afternoon to Boston. Muse fan bursts in the door. Muse, are you coming driving tonight? And I don't want to hear, Jesus, now, come here now, hey. It's on Game Pass. You've no excuses. I've done farming once. Myra Triton. Jesus. I used to have a Myra shower. What was that slogan? You'll be no, that was Styra. Yeah. You'll be Delira with your Styra. It's basically a brand of stairs, ladder that comes out of your attic. Yeah. The huge publicity and marketing. You'll be Delira with your Styra. Say it again. Yeah. But anyway, it's good to see you, Muse. Hope you're well, bud. Toto2495. A very good evening, Toto. Hope you're well, buddy. Ozymandias is here. Good evening. But yes, we will see what happens in the morning when folks try to take a shower. Just how much of a flood is there going to be? Will Noah be called? Jesus. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Playing Fallout 76, says Lucky Bo. Ooh. No, I never played that. It's like an ATR, Jax, very much so. So you'd be... Oh, wait, so you would like your shower. Scott, have you got a massive shower? Is it a what? Is it a wet room? Did you just hear that? Something went beep. I have electronics all around me, lads. Things are beeping. But anyway, Scott has a massive shower. Just spray the family down at the car wash. Mech, that could work. Yes. Where's this now? How do you wash your bits and pieces? Bits and pieces in a shower. Idle cut off. Hopefully you don't need a tutorial on that now. Jesus. But right. Turned off electricity to work on shower. I think the problem, Murph, there shouldn't be any wires in your plumbing. No. But you know what I mean. It's an electric shower. I should have emphasised that at the start. Yes, it's an electric shower. Right, now, start again. Managed to figure out why me Wi-Fi kept getting booted off and migrated the problem somewhat temporarily. Now preparing myself with the river visual into DCA. Pray for me, says the possible face. Yes. Energizer. To be fair now, the new Superman isn't bad. Listen, Henry Cavill did a decent job, But like Christopher Reeves, he's the man. Photos by Kev is here. Good to see you, Kev. Happy Tuesday, Mrs. Toto. You're very welcome aboard. Good evening, and well, how are you? She says, good evening. Hope you and Mrs. Two-Tone are well. We are better today. We are with shower. Yes, but it works. It works. But I have to let the ceiling. No, the sealant. Both, actually. I have to let the ceiling in my sitting room dry before I paint it. And then I have to let the sealant around the bath dry. Yes. So we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you're well, Mrs. Mr. Hoppy is here. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much indeed for the bits. Welcome aboard. Flying Tritz is here. Happy Tuesday. Hoodie or Zuddy? Oh, this is a hoodie. No, wait. This is Zuddy. Izudi. Yes, very fancy. We'd be making, I'd be having a nail chat with you, but we'll make these available soon, you know. I'll make sure they're very affordable, about €90, I think, per arm. But, you know, you'll get great wear out of it, lads, you know. Wear them at weddings, birthdays, you know, walks on the beach, holding hands with that person you like to hold hands with. Right, this kind of stuff. But anyway, a wild Murphy Pier, said Rad Baron. It uses confusion. Brilliant. Excellent. Right, where are we at? Filthy, good evening. I'm all for it. Give people a chance to repair and catch up as well. Yes. Falcor says, well, you were complaining your other shower is too small. Outdoor cold showers for the win. No, it's too shagging cold out there. No, I don't like the cold anymore. You know, there was a time in which I could deal with the cold. Now, I don't like the cold. Just don't like it at all. Sir Camsalot, good evening. My dude from Angoshlon Nua. Hope you're well. Only an extra 500 horsepower. Is that what the 100 watts was? Oh, 500 horsepower. Jesus. That's like, you know, 10% of the Skoda. Right? Yeah. Me DPF is giving me jib. But anyway, where's this now? P.S. 100 watts is a glorified light bulb. I'm going to do an Alonso Stroll and not even bother. Jesus. Vulcan is here, good evening. He says, would love to have a drive as I now have F125 installed. I only use my joystick and on a little test it didn't work well. Or it did. On a little test I did, it worked very well. You could try it on even an Xbox controller. Pretty good, right? A paper cut is devastating to hands that small. Now, yeah, wait, what? Hang on, will you? I don't have small hands. Where did this vicious rumour come from? But anyway, down here now, look. Nah, the old F1 is far too serious. I know me limits. I think you'd be brilliant at it, Muse. You know, we'll be playing Forza, no doubt, when that comes out. Not massive, but big enough for your body. Because you're worth it, right? Derek is here. Good to see you, buddy. Kanzui. Hello. Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. A duck went into the bar every day for a week ordering bread. The seventh day when he walked in, the bartender said, if you order any more bread, I will nail you to the bar. The duck sat quiet for a bit and asked, do you have any nails? The bartender screamed, no. The duck, do you have any bread? Was that in a penguin bar, Derek? Right. Enough said, I'm Pierce. Indeed. DK Funfly, thank you for 145 in a row. Cheers, buddy. Electric shower does not belong in the same sentence. Welcome to Ireland, you know. It's only Tuesday. Yeah, it's terrible. Chris Van Halen, good evening. Texas One Flyboy. Dude, 46 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Hope you're well, man. Did the missus start that rumour? Possibly. I'll do Forza, sure. Looking forward to that. Right, grand. Not sure about the electric shower, but I do have water-powered microwave. Right. It's, yeah. It's like the solar panel. Oh, wait, what was it? Oh, yeah, the sunroof without the roof. Or the nighttime solar panels.
Hey, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
Pieman Jim is here. He says, Murph, I think your hands look massive tonight. Did you buy a smaller watch? You're back in the will, right? Ginormous hands look friggin' massive, and you know, except for that bit where I almost lost my entire arm. But right now, we're nearly done, lads. Quick hello to our friends over on YouTube as I press. Oh Jesus, I'm trying to press buttons here. Right, Captain Atlas, good evening. Northland Air, a very good evening to you, sir. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Who's now here? Jerry Keaveney, a very good evening. Wear work gloves, right? Flyboy Dyer, welcome aboard. Mike Coffey, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. What's this now? I thought Wednesday get away from the snow, but alas, nature got us this week. No way, it's snowing. No way. No snow here, thankfully, but you know, it's cold. It is absolutely cold. Get into the gadget. Right, let's start this one off. Wreckfest. Oh, Jesus, no. They do look bigger. Yeah. Mrs. TPHI, not able to say anything. A minute and 28 seconds. Come on. Idle cut off. Where would I be without you? Riot. You're very welcome in. Now, let me see. We're going to set ourselves up with a server, right? Now, the crack behind this, lads, as I press more buttons, come hither, mouse. The crack, what we're going to do here, close that, thank you, and open that, thank you. So what we're going to do here in relation to the racing structure, as we said, we're going to have a, oh jeez, this Smurf. I wish I could, like, you know, alt tab or something, but it doesn't work that well. We're going to have a qualifying session, then we're going to have a race, and then we're going to see what happens, all right? So I'll show you. We're going to play, and we're going to select a multiplayer Grand Prix. Now, lads, if you're available to race, let me know in the chat. I will send you an invite. It's an invite-only event, and we'll do our things, right? So it's friends only, and what I'm going to do is set up the thing with the yoke, right? Mr. Hoppy's racing, good man. So I'm going to start off with our settings, lobby settings. This is normal, but we will be doing F1 2025, and the car setup, I'm going to leave it on fixed. That just kind of levels the playing field, all right? So when it comes down to the assists, as they were with every race, you know, there's no worries there. Leave all that alone. Difficulty AI is fine. We're racing in Australia. The weekend structure, qualifying format, it's going to be, where is this now? Quali is going to be specify the type of qualifying session. No, that's grand. So we're saying the race format, feature only, sprint and feature only, and the session is going to be short. Right. So quali. I thought I had 3 options for quali. No. I don't want to do 30 minutes. One shot quali. I thought it was just like a single session. Am I doing something wrong? You have F2 cars. Uh-oh. Hang on. We'll fix it. F1, Murphy. F1. Right. Albert Park. Weekend structure. There. Short. Short is a single timed session. That's what we're going to do. And let's see what happens. So the race session then, it's 25%. All right. That's the setup. There's no practice, right? Weather is going to be dynamic. It's going to be realistic. The rules and flags are on. Park framer rules are there as well. Everything else is fine. Now the pit stop, I'm going to leave it on broadcast because again, it's some people can hit the button, some people won't. So if you need to go into the pit, I'm going to keep it on broadcast. And then when it comes to the simulation, car damage is going to be set to standard and it'll be on simulation. All right. Let's see what happens. Max Stallion, good to see you, buddy. So that's kind of the shot of it there now. I'll come back and add in AI drivers if we need them. But I'm going to start inviting folks. So who's online and who's racing? Start shouting. Mr. C, I wonder. Go back in here now, Murph. Invite friends. Nace is definitely there. We saw Nace. Mr. Hoppy. Do we have you added, Mr. Hoppy? We do. There's Soaring AJ. Cybok is racing. There's Mr. Hoppy. Cybok, what's your name in this again? Is it Zybok? Didn't you have like a different name? Phoenix Flights, good to see you, buddy. Mr. C is in. Grad 63. Can I have an invite, please? Ryan, of course you can, Ryan. There you are, sir. And anyone else, as I said, it's now on Game Pass. So yeah, lads, I think this is great crack. And like F1 25 to me has been the best F1 game in years and years, right? It's just brilliant. Now let me see who else is around, lads. Weetabix. There we go. We have Wee Robert, yes indeed. Let me see here now. Who else? Captain Kenobi, are you racing this evening? Asher, go on out of that. Sunjammer, are you racing this evening? Phoenix Flight says, Murph, question if I may. Can you put Chase Plane on Stream Deck Plus straight from the bat? No. So what you can do, Chase Plane will install into your sim as normal, and then when it comes to binding controls, then you can press Stream Deck buttons. If Chase Plane doesn't pick up those buttons directly, you would need something like Moby Flight, X's and O's, or SPAD, and then they'll collect, you know. Or you can set up hotkeys in the sim, so like, you know, Shift F13, F14, you know, the way you have them hidden keys, and then tell Stream Deck, hey, this is what we're doing, and then they'll work. You know what I mean? Who else are we looking for now? Gibbo, we'll give Gibbo an invite. We'll always invite Gibbo. Let me see. I think we've a good few lads in. Test Pilot will give him an owl invite just to wreck his head. He'd be saying, what the mountain of who? Right. Who else now, lads? Who else? I think that's everyone, isn't it? We'll give Mystic an owl invite as well for the crack. Heisenberg, are you racing this evening? Or are you not? Let's see now. I think we have everyone. Lads, if anyone's missing, shout loudly. We'll give Josh an owl invite as well for the crack. He's probably in the middle of his own session. He's like, shag off, Murphy, will you? I don't want to play with you anymore. And I'd be like, okay. Right. Now, let me see. Ozybot, good man, you're in there. So we have how many? We've 9 drivers so far. Now, lads, do we add in the AI? I think we will, just for a bit of crack, will we? It kind of just adds to it, doesn't it? So we'll come back here now to our AI drivers. Add or remove AI. Yes, add all the drivers. And then we're going to come back here. I want to select my team, and I'm going to be Ferrari. This is going to be fun. So are we all ready to rock and do a thing and see what happens? Australia. Are we ready? Ready up when you're ready, lads, and we'll get to it, man. Looking forward to this. Hey, Frankenstein is here. Good to see you, Steiny. Happy Tuesday, man. Now, this could be absolutely hilarious now, so it could. Or, you know, I'll do what I do all the time and beat everybody because that's how good I am. Was that just me who said that? Who's in the house? Two-Tone Murphy doing F125. I'm used to watching 2024 flight sim videos. I guess he's branching out in the world of gaming. RC Cosplay. We've done this a few times, buddy. Usually Tuesday we do like trucking, or we do F1. It's a bit of both. So, yeah, that's what we do every Tuesday. Digital Marcus here. Good to see you, buddy. So, I do like F1. Who's in the house? Jesus in the house. Don't call it a comeback. It's me, Father Brian, spreading the good news and doing it in rhyme. Brilliant. Good to see you, Adam. Welcome in, bud. Right, weekend tyre allocation. Sauce meat. I don't know. What's the weather forecast? Balls. Right. I don't know what we went for. Right. Brilliant. Oh, the Jesus in the house. And what was the other one? I'd like to thank you all. Thank you very much for the people who contributed to the roof on the church. Absolutely brilliant. I pray for rain because I've no wet tyres. Uh-oh. Right. What's going to happen here now, lads? Well, apart from me winning. Right. Yes. Right, what do we do here now? Session information. Yes. Okay, the weather, dry. It's looking dry. That's what we want. Excellent. All right. So, tyre compound, whole load of softs, and then we have medium compounds. 24 laps we'll get out of the softs, 34 laps we'll get out of the mediums, and 42 laps we'll get out of the hards. Interesting.
Track's pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
Now, we can go... the balance setup provides a good all-round performance. Now, I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't do much, right? Balanced or customize. I don't think we can change any of these. Yeah, they're all locked. Perfect. Right, timing. Soaring AJ. I've got a good few there now as well. Who's out and around? Here's Ryan. Oh, he's out already. Straight away. Murph beating people at high frequency, right? Oliver Behrman, Piastri. There's Zybok. There's Weetabix, Colaptino, Robert, Mr. Hoppy in the Ferrari, Nico, Mr. C. Then we have Alexander Albon, Kimi Antonelli, Hajar, Bortolao, Ryan. Okay, so we've got a few, right? We might join the track. Park Ferme, once the car leaves the pit lane, don't even think about changing it. Roger, roger. Here we go.
Standing by.
Okay, so qualifying, we have one full session, lads, right? And we'll see how we get on with this, right? All right, John, are we out to the right or the left? Right. All right. And, well, this lap is our out lap. Why did he jam on the brakes there? All right. The race that was on the weekend, it was absolutely deadly. It really, really was. Don't do a Piastri. It'll be forever known as Piastri's Corner. Albon, will you shag off down the road, will you? It's 2026. You're only allowed to blip your throttle past 50% only once in a lap, right? There goes Hajar. You see, I'd only be caught up with these lads because they'll hurt me quali, you know what I mean? There's Behrman. Jesus, Murph, you're stuck in traffic. Go on, you didn't go past me. There goes Mr. C. There's a McLaren. Right, give us socks, Murph. .121.6 is what we have to beat. Antonelli, Jesus!
We've dropped to P15.
Jesus! Right. Car feels good. That's a purple sector. Go on, you devil! DRS opens itself. So we have a purple and a green. Let's see what we do at the end here. Easy now. Fifth fastest so far. Alright, we'll head around back into the pits. So how this kind of works as well, like you're
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, no, head back. How do we head back to the pits here now? Can I just hit like start? Retire, race director. Really? Mr. Hoppy's out of the session. What did you do? Poor old devil. You definitely see progress in my racecraft. So basically what's happening with the track, and Codemasters does a great job with this, right? The track, it's actually bedding in, as in you're getting more tyre grip because, well, there's more rubber going onto the track. So the longer you leave it in quali, the more grip is available to you on the track because sure, the other cars are burning in, their tyres, right? So it can be advantageous to go out, not too early, but, certainly after maybe 3 or 4 laps, then blast on out there just before the end of the session. Because with all that extra grip, The only worry is you might have traffic or the weather, right? And that's the main thing when it comes to quali. You want to watch for that. Like, we're currently sitting P6 or P5, which, you know, isn't too bad. Right. Ease our way back in, and we'll have a double check and just see where we're going around the track. You know what I mean? You binned it into the wall on an in-lap. Ah, Jesus. But the good news is you're not out of the race. Where did I find such small gloves? Jesus. You'll also know you need to beat by going out later. Yeah, very much so, CP. You're going to know who your competition is. You know what I mean? So we'll have a quick look here just in our stats, how we're getting on. I think we've 10 minutes in this session, I think. Let's have a look. Session remaining. Yeah, we've like 11 minutes.
So far, our best lap, 1 minute 21.4. Okay, we're 20th in the speed trap, 330.3 kilometers per hour.
Right, well, let's go ahead and have a look. So, where we're at, Ryan is leading us. Sector 1, he's doing a 27.5. We're down at a 28.9. Right? Sector 2, he's a 17.6, we're a 17.8. And Sector 3, he's a 33.2, and we're a 34.6. So for us to be more competitive at Ryan, we need to do better in Sector 1 and Sector 3. Sector 2, we're not too far off, we're not too bad. Now the worrying thing is he is on the mediums. Now whether or not he did that on the medium, I don't know. But, like, that's just, like, the next level of Jesus. Now, if you look around us, Mr. Hoppy, very, very close to what we're doing. In fact, you know, we're a 121.45, he's a 121.56. There's nothing between us, right? There is almost a second between me and Weetabix, and then you can kind of see as they break away going up the front. Let me see. Soaring AJ, a 124.4. So he's so close to Colapinto and Behrman. Like, it's just... And Hadjar. Got a half a second behind Lawson. Zybok is in at the 126.9s. But again, his Sector 2, it's not a million miles off. Sector 1 isn't a million miles off. Sector 3 is where he's losing it. All right? So we will go back out, but we'll give it a few moments. We can go in and have a look at who's racing at the moment, just to give us an idea of what they're doing. So Carlos Sainz is in. Soaring AJ is out there now at the moment. He's out, you know, getting an idea of what's going on. So he's currently running P12. Sector 1 is a 31, which isn't bad. Speed trap 321. 9th quickest. We're down in 20th for this, right? Mr. C is out. He's holding on to 7th position. He's on a blistering lap here so far. I can't see if they're doing purples on quali, so we'll keep an eye on it. I think we can ride with the car in here. Ride on board. Oh yeah. So here's Mr. C. He did a 119. He's after getting up into 4th place. Nace at the moment, 2nd. He's on his out lap, just left the pits. We've got 8.5 minutes here so far. So Nace doing very well. P2 is where he's sitting. Ryan P1, he's on a lap at the minute. Oh yeah, this looks tidy. Hang on, we'll have a look at this here for lads for the moment. Very fancy. So Ryan belting away, and a bit of a lock up there coming into the last corner. This looks like it's a fast lap. Look at that Sector 2, a 17.5. So he's a 117.959. He's still holding on to first. We can hear the tyres screech on each of those runs. That is interesting. Now, I don't know, is Ryan going to push this for a second competitive lap? We're not sure. Moving back here, we can see Zybok. He's out on an out lap, so he's going to be trying to get a better position. Soaring AJ running out on the second one. He's in P12. It's like he's hit the out limiter there. Focus, good to see you. Small bit of grass on the outtake there, but he's still pushing well. Sector 2 has improved a little bit. From 8th to 4th, drops into 3rd. We'll keep an eye on Soaring AJ here. Trying to do a little bit better than P12. It's still a solid position though. I mean, he's halfway through the field. And he holds on to P12. Up the road then we have Weetabix. He's now in 5th place in the Haas. Be the Janey then. Sector 1, not too bad. Sector 2, about a second behind the leader, which at the moment is Ryan setting the pace out there. But we'll keep looking here at Weetabix, see what you can do. We got 6 minutes left. We're going to leave the pit lane here now in a moment. I reckon we're going to have to compete against Weetabix here to try and get... Oh, he's been in the last one. He got a bit of grass. That's going to absolutely shag the lap. He's retiring into the pits. Words of balls and, you know, things that rhyme with balls go to it, right? So we're going to head out onto the track.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Right, lads. We need to give this one a good push now. So we're currently... Well, we were sitting in P6. We're going to push hard now on this one. Riot! So we're sitting in P6. Mr. Hoppy just behind us. We have an opportunity to get ahead of Weetabix here. Are you wearing gloves? Gloves, yes, they make you go faster, and they say spa. Brilliant. All right. We have a bit of clean air in front of us. This is what we want. So this is our outlap. Mind these tyres as best we can. We're going to keep the battery exactly where we need it. Let it try and give it a full charge under braking. And as I said, the advantage now is there's going to be a little bit more grip out there. Let's see what we can do. Well, bro, good to see you. They're me spa gloves. Yeah, the spa is short for spare. The spa is short for a muppet. But yes. Ooh, careful now. Okay, good news is we still have a good bit of clean air ahead of us. Because I reckon we lost about a second with Kimi Antonelli on our first run here. I could probably take that corner in 6th. Right, lads, it all comes down to this. Let's give it a bash. All right. Let's see how we go. Half a second up in the first corner. That's what we want. Could have done better there.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Almost a second better so far, but we'll see. We know we had to work on Sector 1 and Sector 3. Burning the battery up, something fierce here. Let's have a look. That could have been better. We lost time there in the second corner. We're almost a second better. Is this enough to go P5? And it's P5! Nice! Right, back to the... back we go to the pits. Right, happy enough with that, so... Makes you feel more relaxed. Normal hands, right? Nerf my age, good to see you. Normal hands would say Sparko. Alright, so the good news is we're after getting 1 place better up into P5. We'll see how we go for the race now. We still know the areas that we need to work on. Sector 3 is definitely slow for us. Like, definitely. I knew that myself coming into the last corner. That, like, it just wasn't great. So we'll have to see how we get on now with the race itself. Now, it's not full length, like, we're only talking, I don't know, 12 laps maybe? So about a half an hour, I'd say, give or take. Try and mind the car as best we can. We're on the third row of the grid. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on here. Not as bad as Sunday with battery lag. Yeah. All right. Good stuff. P5, I don't think we're going to get better than that in quali. What we need for the race is just the lads to be racing each other. That's going to slow them down. So that's our advantage here. We're going to be hopefully keeping an eye on them and let them get under pressure. That's what we want, at least. You know what I mean? But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. So far, it's a good start. P5, not shocking. We have... How long's left in this session? Not long, I'd say. 40 seconds. So let me see. 2.5 seconds behind. Look, 2.5 seconds. That's friggin' huge. The good news is we did a lot better in sector 1 and 2. We're about...
Right, so our fastest lap currently...
a second off.
20.4. Okay, we're 20th in the speed trap. 333.6 kilometers per hour.
You can probably get a little bit faster, to be honest, but let's see what happens. It's all nice and calm in here, and well, the two Ferraris looking quite good. We're looking quite good. So session should be done now, and that's us. That's us. Time remaining. There we go. So does Mr. Hoppy now start from the pits or from the pit lane? I wonder. That's what this could boil down to, lads. You know? Ryan is just miles ahead. Nace, very, very good. Wee Robert, a 119, very competitive. Mr. C, just behind him. And then there's myself and Weetabix. So there's three of us. Mr. C, myself, and Weetabix. We're very close by. And I think Nace and Wee Robert also very, very close. Ryan is a second and a half clear. So Ryan's race strategy is stay out of trouble for as long as he can. You know. Zybok had a tip. He's out of it, so he's going to be starting down in the pit lane as well. You poor old devil. God love you. So let's see what happens here, lads, as we prepare for the race. This should be interesting. And of course, remember, you know, there are no points for qualifying. You know, is I am out or no? You should be okay. Still, you should be able to still start the race. But you probably lost your position. They're probably going to throw you back to the back, right to the back. You know. But yeah, it's getting warm. The short is coming off, lads. The short is coming off because it's very warm. This is all terribly exciting. Waiting for players. Let's see what happens here. That t-shirt is from Flight Sim Expo last year. Multiplayer event. I could be somewhat brutal in the chat. Oh, jeez, look at the weather. I could be somewhat brutal in the chat now, lads. We're going to try and race this one, but do know I'll try and catch up. Both in the race and with the chat, right? We'll try and do both. So, let me see. We're ready to rock. And now we wait. Remember, there's damage. So you got to be very, very careful. Jesus, there's no messing here. It's 5 nights, and we're racing in Australia. Jesus. There's Mr. Hoppy. Ah, Jesus! Murder, death, kill!
Mind that
Jesus!
front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Virtual safety car.
Caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
This has gone terribly interesting. Cold tires, Murphy. Balls. Ah, Jesus.
Are you all right?
No,
Engine
we're
off.
not.
Engine off.
Bloody hell. The AI are on a friggin' kamikaze run. Jesus. Right.
Jesus.
That's that fact. Unsafe rejoin. Who's out? I'm out. Mr. C is out. Mr. Hoppy's out. Ah, Jesus. Do we go with a restart? That's terrible. The AI is pure stupid.
Look at this big Egypt. Have you been drinking? I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad Egypt.
Bloody hell. The AI just are out to kill you. Madness. I won, Eamon. Yeah, did you not see it? Great race. You know. Yeah. Like, there was at least 2 crashes caused there directly onto me with the AI. You know. 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of us out. Blaming the AI when you literally pulled out in front of them. What are you talking about? So basically it was Brazil, both Ferraris out. Yeah. Ah, Jesus. So we have Ryan, Nace, Robert, and Wiedebix left. And Zybok is there as well. How's F1 25 on controller? Because I might get it. Yeah, it's okay, Viper. Yeah, it's good, man. So it was a virtual safety car, and then they deployed a full safety car. But like, you know, Roll Tide is here. Good to see you, bud. There's no option to restart. Yeah, you can't even restart. Did you see Colapinto got a Colapinto and go penalty? Colapinto and toe. Are you racing controller, says Nace? No way. Is the AI Skynet? I don't know. There's no replay, I think, is there? Race director. Let me see. Incidents. Right, collision with Wiedebix. Severe collision with Mr. Hoppy. But sure, like, they, you know, that, in fairness, that accident with Mr. Hoppy should have taken me out. They were giving me a 10-second time penalty. That's not right. You know what I mean? Terminal damage, yeah. We shagged the car, absolutely destroyed it. Severe collision with Murph. What happened there? Still under a safety car. Evitech, good to see you. We need an incidents page, right? What's going on? I don't know. What is going on? Are you still racing? I think it's like broadcast mode under a safety car. You're in this cinema thingy? And the engine on that safety car, was it a Merc? Beautiful. Safety car in this lap. Oh, Jesus. Naze, pull it back there, will you? You can't overtake him. Yes, thank you very much indeed for the gift of tier 1 sub. Cheers, buddy. Right, they're off again. They're off again. How do we hide that camera? There's movement. The amount of penalties, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 cars out of the race that to clean up the track after Murphy's crash, much like what they had to do last week. Shagov! So Ryan is pulling, he's almost a second away, look. Thank goodness for Twitch replay. Oh yeah, never thought of using Twitch replay. Right, we'll stay with Nace here at the minute because he's all sorts of, oh Jesus, you cut the corner, Nace. Did you see him cutting the corner? Madness. I brought up some joysticks yesterday, so what sim wheels do people have? I have the Moza R5, great bit of stuff. Same base for trucking. Much like many a driver, Murphy, you are now in the safest place for everyone. Up in the commentary box. Yes, yes. I'm just raging. Friggin' 1, 2, 3 other drivers came out with us as well. Ryan is blowing it this away, look, at 122.8. Nace is a second behind. Robert half a second behind him. And Weetabix trying to close the gap. We'll go on board here with Weetabix. Let's have a look to see what he can see. He's chasing down Robert just ahead of him. How did you get rid of that other stupid camera? Interesting. I don't want that menu, you know what I mean? Aha, I fixed it. Okay, so on board with Weetabix. He's doing well. Further back up the road, here is Robert in the other Red Bull. There's Nace. He's a second behind Ryan now. And Ryan absolutely booting it. Absolutely booting it. A G920, yeah, it's a pretty good wheel. Swissmaster T248, never tried that. G29, that's good. G23, yeah. An OSW20 direct drive, great bit of stuff. Hey, Memphiston, good to see you. Happy to report it was back in action. Nice. Almost 2 seconds now down to Nace. And as we look onto that main straight, this is where the Red Bull is going to get a chance to catch up on that McLaren. And we have the Haas. A friggin' Haas. He's keeping an eye on things. Oh, there's been contact. It's murder, death, kill. Who was it? It was Robert absolutely bashing into the back of the McLaren. He's in trouble. He's dropped 2. Jesus! Oh no, murder death! He's totally dead! He exploded on the track! There's gone bits of him flying everywhere! Oh no! Right, we've had another victim! The race continues with Nace and Weetabix! Ah, Jesus! Poor old devil, God love him! He's dead! Dead! Absolutely dead! So the race now... Bloody hell, there's only 4 humans left! Come on, Zybok, you can do it! Ryan, 2.5 seconds clear. There's Zybok. There's damage on that car, lads. There's damage on that car now. Right. Back up the road. Nace, how is he still alive? And then we have Weetabix still hanging on there. This will be interesting to see if he can catch him. Back straight now, maybe getting DRS here. Ryan with a 121.4. Jesus, he's booting it. Pit window's open. I reckon Nace has a bit of damage on board. Oh, bit of a tyre screech there coming into the corner, and he went sliding. He went sliding. Ryan is booting it ahead. Let's keep an eye on Weetabix here. Easy does it now. There's now a 4-second gap up to the race leader, but Nace and Weetabix, this is where it's going to come very, very close. Zybog Doc, he's kind of out there in his own on the parade lap, but he's still, you know, learning the track, building anticipation. Yes. So about 1.4, Weetabix not close enough yet for striking range, but it's going to get interesting, I think, here now when it comes to the pit windows. Who's going to be going in for the pits? Ryan, at the moment, he's staying out. Next car down is going to be Nace. Is this the chance for the McLaren to go in and inspect any damage? Yes, the McLaren is coming into the pit lane. That's going to allow Ryan to get way up the road. Weetabix has flown in the gate behind him. This is going to be very interesting. This is a race that could be won or lost in the pits. The McLaren is in. It's looking tidy. Very good stop, and Nace is away. Weetabix, he's still there. Haas and chases. The Vankers, Gene. They couldn't do anything. Brilliant. The pit entry. We have the McLaren and the Haas now on the exit. We have the medium tyres on Nace. And we've the soft tyres with Weetabix. This is going to be interesting, lads. This is going to be very interesting. There goes the McLaren. This is going to be shocking interesting to see what happens. Kieran Niall, good to see you. Can't say I have, no. I've no issues with the sim today, no. So how's this McLaren going to fare out now? I mean, okay, he definitely has, you know, he's the longevity of harder tyres. They're going to last better, right? So when it comes to Weetabix, I mean, he has to really push now for the next couple of laps to kind of break that advantage over Nace. Nace is travelling faster. Weetabix keeping it very close to that 1 second mark. He needs to strike into DRS very, very soon. I don't think he has it here. The rear flap staying down. Ryan is out there just having an absolute laugh, so he is, with a 1:21 setting a new personal best around the track, or at least for today. Ryan stays out, the medium compound serving him well. Now we're on board here with Weetabix. No DRS available. Let's see what he does into the corners. He took that in fourth gear. That's good. He might get DRS here. No. No, the flap stays down. Nace with a penalty on board. Yeah, Nace has a 3-second penalty. Ooh, this could be interesting. More activity now in the pit lane with Berman, Sainz, Lawson and Piastri all going in for a pit stop. So this kind of changes the outcome here, because Weetabix doesn't necessarily need to pass Nace. He just needs to stay within striking range. 2 seconds, he's got it. Ryan stays out. Ryan stays out. He has a 24-second lead. The pit stop is going to cost him 22 seconds. He's still going to be fine. But he's going to have to pit at some stage. Definitely. It's hard to call. Bit of damage on that McLaren. Like, he got a smack in the back when Mr. C went out. Or wee Robert hit him as well. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. It will be interesting. Tidy driving there from Nace. No mistakes that we can see. And again, we're right on here with Weetabix. 1.5 seconds now. He is drifting back. You think the soft tyre would give him that advantage. Doesn't seem to be happening out on the track. He's pushing well though. Now let's keep an eye on Ryan. Is he going to go in for a pit? Because he's now catching the back markers and, like, okay, he can lap them, but that's overall it's going to slow him down. So I'd say he's probably as well to go for a pit. I'll have to wait and see what he does here now. The gap he has is so large. And he's ducking into the pits. Here goes the Red Bull of Ryan 1989 into the pits. The race leader, 24 seconds ahead of Nace. Nace, this is the time to push. If there's going to be any sort of a delay here in the pits, it's looking very good. He's going on to the soft tyres. That's a fast pit stop and the Red Bull is back on track. Excellent stuff there from Ryan. He's just dominating in this race. Absolutely dominating. Clean pit stop. He'll probably return back in. Yeah, I'd say 9 seconds ahead. Let's have a look. 12 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. It's still dropping down as Nace is getting a little bit closer, but no sign of Nace yet on our screens. That's a sure sign. Ryan has this one in the bag. There's Nace. Weetabix drops back 2.5 seconds. He needs to be very careful here because we know that Nace is carrying that 3-second penalty. But if Weetabix doesn't get that pace back up to him, he's going to remain in 3rd place. There's no other real competition around for the top 3 shootout here. Antonelli is some 30 seconds behind, so the 3 pace runners relatively safe with just 3 laps to go. Goose, yeah, I've shagged me race. We crashed out. It was terrible. Okay, Weetabix now dropping back to 3 seconds behind. So are the tyres starting to fall off a bit, you think? Or is it a case that Nace is just pushing the car a little bit more? It's all simulated. I mean, the cars do get lighter lap by lap with, the fuel being used up. But if the Haas would like to get second on the grid, he's going to have to really push over the next 2 laps here. Could be a case those soft tyres are on the way out. Ooh. Bit of grass coming into the corner there with Nace, but he seems to be he's doing fairly alright. Albert Park is a deadly it's a deadly circuit, isn't it? Like, if there was more of us racing, you just wouldn't bother with the AI, because, like, they'll just kill you. You know what I mean? So, Weetabix dropping back down. Let me see. Zybok doing quite well for himself. He's after finding himself up into P9. And, okay, he has Lawson coming in behind him there, just over a second. Gasly is further on up the road at about 3.5 seconds. But Zybok has definitely pushed himself up the points here. And sitting somewhat comfortably in that Aston Martin in P9. Lawson just behind him. He's not going to get DRS on the first roll out here. We'll go on board with Lawson. Keep an eye on Zybok there. Looking good coming into the corner. That McLaren of Oscar Piastri coming in behind Lawson. This is going to help out Zybok now because, well, Lawson has to go defensive. And you can see what's happening straight away. Zybok now pulled ahead 2.5 seconds with Lawson having to defend from that McLaren. Hey, Cornwolf is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what this McLaren can do. There we go. We're on board now with Oscar Piastri. He's going to be chasing Liam Lawson. He has DRS, so he should be absolutely hooning it here. Will they get around? He doesn't make it stick yet. This is helping out Zybok. He's now 3 seconds in the clear. As Piastri's going to have another go. He's going to be on the outside braking here. Oof. And looks like... Is it going to stick? This is great racing here. Around the outside, Piastri once again. And he has made that his. Excellent. Okay, so... Zybok, you have a McLaren now hot in your tail, so I'll have to keep an eye on that, but he's still moving well. Penultimate lap there. And back up the road here to Ryan. Those soft tyres. He has a bit of backmarker traffic to get through. It looks like it's the Racing Bull of Hadjar. He drove straight through him, I mean, you know. Jesus. Here's Nace. Nace is now fighting with the back markers as well. And Weetabix 5 seconds behind. Nace has a second penalty, so that's 6 seconds. This could turn out great for the Haas. Get them up into P2. Oh, Jesus, poor old Nace. Flores Vinton, you be grand. He's absolutely booting it. Jesus, get that car out of here. Can they just drive through back markers? That's very strange, isn't it? Let's have a look at Weetabix now. Jesus, he's beating it. Beating it. 6 seconds behind. He's out even at 6 seconds. I reckon those soft tyres are just shagged. Nace just, he has the edge. 6 seconds. He's now into some clear air. He dispatched the back markers. And we have a look here at Ryan, who has dominated this race, start to finish, including qualifying, and a great race strategy. Absolutely booted it. It is a win for Ryan, 1989. Fantastic race. And he brings home the fastest lap with a 1:19.7 as Nace over the line. He finishes in P2. Next up then we're going to have Weetabix. And it looks to be a solid P3 for the Haas. And as we come down the road here to Zybok, who managed to hold off Piastri, at least for the moment. He's holding on to 9th place. But the worry here is Piastri's right behind him. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. Can Zybok hang on to this one? Oh, Jesus. Piastri has DRS. The rear wing is down, and if I'm looking at this right, Zybok went a little bit wide there. On board now with Piastri. Zybok, you may put out your elbows. Do not let him pass you. Tell him to shag off. He got a better getaway. Go on, Zybok, son. Hold on to that P9. You deserve every bit of it. Crockett, good to see you, buddy. Hulkenberg, you big idiot. And it's Zybok who's managed to hold on to P9, keeping that McLaren off him. It's a good, solid finish. Great stuff. Jesus, it's a great race. Apart from the fact that, you know, half of us died. Brilliant. Ah, Jesus. Great race. Ryan absolutely dominated. Nace doing a phenomenal job holding on to P2, considering the penalties, and Weetabix was fighting there. I think it came down to the tyres, right? Where Nace went with the softs, Nace held on with the mediums, and Weetabix held on to the softs. I think that's where, ultimately, it just wasn't going to come to fruition for him. But there's a Haas on the podium, you know. Bring back Hunter Steiner. Great racing, lads. Absolutely great racing. For the lads who crashed out, I'm one of you. Commiserations and, well, balls. Right. We're going to advance. Now, thoughts, gents. We can turn off the AI, right, and just race ourselves. But I think China, because it's such a long track, you kind of need the AI in there. You know what I mean? So I think we'll give China a blast. You missed Gunther? Yeah, Gunther's was brilliant, wasn't he? He's still blaming the AI. No, I do. Nice. I don't know if you actually had damage, but when the other car hit into you, like he hit into you. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, you held it really, really well. You can never turn off AI. It'll turn us off, right? Don't crash this time, Murph. Right. Jesus. Settings. Track selection. China. Now, is there options here we can get rid of the AI doing stupid stuff? Only available, what's this now? Collisions. We can turn collisions off for the very first lap. It's all the one. We're always going to try and kill each other in the first lap, so I think we leave it there, right? Right, lads, when you're ready, we'll ready up and we'll get ourselves ready for China. Off to China we go. This will be interesting. China is a great circuit. That back straight, I think it's the longest straight in Formula 1. Top speed is going to be everything here. So can Ferrari redeem themselves. You know, who knows? You're still phoning down the race team stand. Right. So Jackie Stewart said, great race. Great race. Bring back Murray Walker, I say. Now, this is going to be interesting because I don't know what the weather is. So the following tyre allocation is suggested for balance. So I think we'll go balanced. We'll play it safe. We need an Irish Grand Prix. Yeah, there's never like been a Formula 1 Grand Prix. They used to race in the park and stuff. Like, what I think would make the world's most ridiculous but brilliant Formula 1 track would be put it somewhere out the west of Ireland, right? And you would have sections of the track that can be heated, cooled, made wet and dried at different times. I think that would be insanely brilliant. But anyway, that's just me thinking. Right, session informazione. Let's have a look. Oh, balls, it's going to be raining during quali. Well, oh dear. Intermediates are there, so that's okay. Car setup, intermediates, that's grand. Max Verstappen is out there. Let's have a look at the... Oh, it's as wet as an absolute devil, look. All the AI lads have gone out. Do it around the streets of Dublin and Connor Street, be wide enough. You mad? Sounds like Sligo on a normal day, right? Are you saying we only have weather in the west? It's shocking, isn't it? Right, I think we need to get out there, lads, because, you know, any sort of driving time is going to be good considering I friggin' binned it in the last one, right?
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
I haven't done a shagging thing, mate. So there's about 10 minutes of rain before... Either way, the track is going to be absolutely... it's going to be ringing. It's going to be ringing. So let's get out there and get ourselves into a bit of trouble. Forecast of the race is dry, yeah. This is going to be interesting. So we have to do quali in the wet. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, it's wet, all right. Safe driving. Thank you, overtake. All right. Bit of space behind us. Mr. C had a bit of a spill. Oh, it's wet, all right. Easy now. Tyres not at all, yeah, up to temperature, and the track is wet. Although not soaking. A couple of places it looks kind of bad. Let's get ourselves somewhat accustomed to the old track here. So the real world Chinese Grand Prix is on next weekend, or this weekend coming. I don't know what time race time is at local, lads. Is it like a 6 in the morning race? Easy now. 7 a.m. Yeah, that's a lot better. Mr. C, wheel disconnected. You got DQ'd. Ah, Jesus. That's a second gear turn. A lot more rain over this side of the track. Coming on now to this massive straight. So the question is, do you keep your battery for the back straight, or do you use your battery to help you out before you get here? I mean, that's where you really want to be thinking about strategy, right? Using the battery to give us maximum speed down this back straight. That'll be 3 a.m. from Indiana. Oh, really? Jesus. Right, let's give this a bash and see what happens. There's an ace ahead of us. Ace, get out of the second way! Get around the corner, Betsy. Cheers, Nate. Thanks, buddy. No purples yet. There's no grip. You can't trust anywhere on the track. Ortolello with a 155 is what we're aiming for, so. Oh, Jesus, easy now. Oh, it's slippy. Lee Robert with a 150, that's a competitive score. Oh, big spin coming in there. No grip at all coming around this back corner. It's like total slippy. Right. Maximum power. Looking for 325 if we can. Come on, car. That seemed pretty fast.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
P3 now. I don't think we have the juice for another lap here, so let's just nurse this car back in there. P3 is what we're holding in the wet. What are we behind Wee Robert is going to be the question. Big Al, good to see you, buddy. Like, there's parts of the track that are really, really slippy. Here's one of them. And the inches don't really do much. Like, when you're in that much water, forget it. Your slicks would be great, but...
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We maybe could have pushed a little bit more in this lap. Like, the good news here, these tyres, we can totally scrub them. We don't need to worry about managing these tyres in quali. We're going to be using dry tyres. You know what I mean? This will be interesting to see now how the times go. There's really slippy. Reduced harvesting, that's okay. P3 at the minute, let's hold it. I don't see Ryan doing that in mad jet. Is he going to wait till the track gets dry? Is that what he's hoping for? Is it? Where's the pit? Isn't the pit straight ahead in China? Yes. Alright. So Wee Robert with a 150. We're holding third here at the minute. Let's just see what the rest of the lads can do. This is going to be interesting, lads. Do we go back at it again when it's wet? Probably no point, right? No, not yet, Big Al. They'll probably do it when they release the 26 DLC. Looking at the race last weekend in Australia, I much prefer this new system with the battery because now it's skill. There's no longer these dedicated times that, okay, I automatically pass this fella. Drivers have to really conserve their energy. You know what I mean? I think it's a great addition. Right, let's go in and have a now look at this. So, Nace is out there, 149 look. Jesus. Where's Ryan? Oh, Ryan hasn't gone out yet. Oh, Jesus, look already. A 28-2. Okay, so Nace is looking good. He holds purple sectors in sector 1 and 3. Wee Robert, very fast in sector 2. I've now got pushed down to 4th.
Okay, our best lap so far, 1 minute 51.5. We're 18th in the speed trap, 323.7 kilometers per hour.
That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Right, let's have a look. There's the smooth operator, but here is Ryan. We'll have a look at Ryan here as he's racing around because, well, he's setting an absolute blistering friggin' lap time once again. So we'll have to keep an eye on him and see how he gets on here. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on because he just dominated. Absolutely dominated. Back at, where's my tunes? He dominated back in Melbourne, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do here. 324. Look at the speed he's getting out of that car. $140. He's now on the straight. I reckon this is going to be a 149. 148. Ryan straight into pole position. Bloody hell. There's the smooth operator. He's doing pretty good. Soaring AJ holding on to P8 at the moment. This is looking promising. 8th in the top speed here in the Mercedes. Not too bad. Zybot Doc in 7th place. 323 kph. Sector 1, not bad at 31.1. Sector 2, 36.2. And let's say we close out the lap. He's about 30 seconds to go there. Back to Soaring AJ, a little bit faster. Sector 2 is after letting him down though. Look at 36.5. I would say this would be a 158. A 159.3. No increase for Soaring AJ. Looks to be holding on to P8 though. Zybok now fighting. He's P7 at the moment. He's across the line at a 159. He holds on to 7th. Mr. Hoppy in the McLaren, currently P6 on an outlap. His speed trap is putting him into 7th. 7th quickest car with a 324. Wee Robert in 3rd. A 28, a 33. This is looking very, very good indeed. Nice though, look at the speed here. A 28.7 versus a 28 flat. A 34.4 versus a 33. I reckon Wee Robert has the chance to go ahead here. He needs to get better than a 49.7. The time to beat for Wee Robert, I think is... What's the total speed there for Nice, or the time? We'll keep an eye on Robert here. This is looking good. He has a great chance here in Sector 3 to go ahead and overtake Nace. Look at the speed of that Ferrari. 335k. How would you do it? Ah, shit. I can't do that in my car. He's across the line in a 146.8. He takes provisional pole. The Ferrari is absolutely lightning. Did you see it? Jesus! Nace dropped to 4th. Mr. Hoppy 6th. Cybox 7th. Soaring AJ 8th. I have to say, Wee Robert, that was an incredible, incredible lap. He absolutely booted it, lads. Almost as fast as a Skoda. The weather is looking kind of alright-ish. Track seems to be drying. Do we go out and risk it, lads? It's hard to call. Right, do we chance it?
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Let's go with the softs. Right, lads, it's all going to come down to this. Be the Janie then. Right, twisted music. Let's get out there. We want to drive out and go like the friggin' clappers. Ignore, go to the track.
All clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
Dry tyres, lads. What's going to happen? This is where we could be very lucky based on our timings. Or unlucky, who knows? Let's see what happens. Come on, Ferrari. Oh, Jesus, P5. The track is wet down here. Jesus. The Haas has gone onto the softs as well. Oh, look at the traffic. We're all trying to get around. Max Verstappen's ahead of me. Get out of the shagging way, Max. This is going to be interesting. Will we actually have enough time to get around? 3:52, just about. Right, get a bit of air between us. The track is shocking wet. Yuki, get out of the shagging way. Oh yeah, no grip there. Watch that. Jesus. I want as much clean air as possible here. Oh yeah, she's slippy. Very slippy. Right. This will be interesting, lads. Driving Miss Daisy. 2.5 minutes. We'll have enough time to get a competitive lap here. Give us a little bit of space. Don't overtake the car. Brakes are surely going to be cold. Good news is we got a full battery. Right. Let's see what we can do, lads. Here we go. There's a bit of grip here on the inside. You went to the outside. Nearly bended. We need to be bringing in 2 seconds here in this lap. We're a half a second down, Jesus! This is not the lap I wanted! Oh no! It's still slippy in places. Come on, car. Total skidding. Total skidding. Balls! I exceeded the track. We won't get a quali time.
30 seconds left in the session.
Oh, Jesus. Not a good effort at all. That was shocking. Have we time to go again? We do. It says complete. Will we get a chance to keep going? I think so. Come on, Betsy. Ryan with a 146. Mother of Jesus. Ah, well, you dirty swine!
Okay, you have a loss of front wing damage. Box for a new one.
I can't, I'm shagged! There goes me lap. And I wouldn't mind if it was doing alright. Jesus! Now, is the car lighter without that wing? We could take off here. Ah, bloody hell, 2 seconds out, look. Jesus! No, that was shocking. What an absolute disaster. Waste of second time, Murphy.
Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box.
Well, I can't. The thing is shagged. Murph, you drive like me ma. Wait, what? Your ma's better. Jesus. How are you, Gibbo? Gibbo, this is on Game Pass. I'm just saying, you know, you too could be as shite as Murph. Oh, dear. Right. So Ryan and wee Robert, look how close those lads are, first and second. Mr. Hoppy then and Nace neck and neck. Weetabix, I'm a full second behind them. Then we get down the road a bit. The smooth operator is just ahead of Zybok. There's not much in that at all. Not much in that at all. Moving further on down the pack then, we have Soaring AJ into 17th and Mr. C, unfortunately having an issue. He's going to start from P20. That's the one, yeah. My granny drives better and she died 2 years ago. Jesus, Muse. Jesus. Oh, you're playing with the big lads now, right? You get a participation trophy. You know, the ones they give you for just showing up, right? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Will there be murder, death, kill at the start of the race? We are starting from the third row on the grid. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Your guess, lads, is as good as mine, as we will be racing here in China. And we'll see what happens. We have a dry track today. No sign of rain. We're starting the race on the medium compound. There's 5 lights. And we are racing in China. Relatively clean getaway. Jesus. For stopping you, Matt, who are you? But you get out of it. Easy now. Oh, Jesus. There's fisticuffs ahead. Handbags and everything. Mr. Hoppy.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
Well,
Virtual safety car
Jesus. 10-second penalty. So they all jammed on the shagging brakes. What was I supposed to do? Ah, Jesus, we're at it again. We're at it again.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
How do we do that? We have damage. We're going to have to pit here, lads. What do you reckon, lads? We have a 10-second shagging penalty as well. This is absolutely disastrous racing. Worst day ever. I reckon a pit. No, they gave me the penalty.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Like, do we try and stay out or do we go straight for the pits? Straight for the pits, Murphy. We're going straight in. Will our tyres last? Will our tyres last? Jesus. The two Ferraris in, they had to stack us. Oh no, jeez, we didn't plan this, we, Robert. There's me 10-second penalty as well. Balls. Tyres won't last. I'll make them last. Come on, lads, get this car ready. We're going to go out there and absolutely shag and boot it. Yes. Oh no, they put me on soft tyres. We should have been onto the hards. Oh, Jesus. The good news is, we're not alone.
Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
There's that shite hall column. Get out of the shagging way. But Jesus, will you get out of the way? Why is it going so slow?
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Right. Antonelli ahead.
This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road.
We got DRS here. All right. On to Zybok. P15, Jesus. Jesus.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Right, Betsy. My tyres are not going to last the race, are they? Jesus, Ryan with a 137 look. Jesus! We need like a big crash in the safety car. That'll fix me race. Surprised I drive this way, the Skoda has last? Right, keep going, keep going. We're in this to win it. You know, Jesus. We just need someone to die. Someone needs to have a terrible crash up the road, and then we're going to be grand. Let's see what happens. What would improve my car if everyone else gave up and went home?
Dreamy, sleepy,
Oh,
nighty, snoozy,
Jesus!
snooze.
Distractions, loud noises. Who was that? Fiver! "15 seconds behind Berman. This is just not going to go well, is it?" I hate that turn. Easy now. We needed a massive accident. Jesus, Ryan, he's in the pits. Now he's out of the pits. We're on lap 4. There's not a second.
Gap to the car ahead, 15.3 seconds.
Like, there is absolutely, Jesus, no hope I can stay up with these tyres. They're all gone on the hard tyres now, look.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Wee Robert's behind me. I think he's already pitting for his hards. Aviation Tyler, you devil.
It's not the plane. It's fire.
He'll get DRS here, won't he? He will. Mr. C is closing in as well. Jesus. What's going to happen, lads? They're only good for about 12 laps.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
This is not going too well at all. I want to say we caught Berman, but we didn't. He pitted. Jesus, Murphy, that was terrible. Come on, we got him. Run ahead, Robert. I ain't racing him. Not a hope, he's too fast. Ah, Jesus! Albon! No!
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I can see that! Jesus! The good news is we have to go back to the pits.
Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy.
Dreamy,
If you wanna
sleepy,
take a look
nighty,
at it.
snoozy, snooze.
Jesus! News! Ah, brilliant. There's Carlos Sainz. Jesus, Ryan is just pulling in fast lap.
Take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Give me grand. What are you talking about? Smooth operator. Get out of the second way. Get out of the second way. Ha! He turned it on me, Your Honour. We ain't fighting Ryan.
In this lap. Push now.
We just don't have it. Oh no! Could have been worse, you know. Don't know how it could have been worse, but it could have been worse. Oh, we've no grip. 6 laps to go. We need her to be like safety car. Unlikely to get a safety car in China. Then again, we could be lucky. I could cause the safety car myself, you know.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Yes. Oh, we got that all wrong. Right, go in for the pits. You big idiot. Oh, Jesus. P12. There's an absolute heap of us in the pits now, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Fix me wing there, will you? Did they fix me wing? They didn't fix me wing! What? Balls!
Pit strategy complete.
Why
See
didn't
these
you
tyres
fix me
through to the
wing,
end
you
now.
shout of muppets? Jesus, P14 though. They've given up on me. The flappy hands when Murph gets annoyed. Why didn't they change them? How far down the road are we now from Hulkenberg? 6 seconds, Jesus. We might get them. Verstappen as well. He's now. Hulkenberg is 5 seconds up the road. Then we Verstappen. Ah, Jesus, lads. I need a safety car. Just to bunch everyone up. Ferrari pits. Stop reading the chat. Ferrari pits aren't happy unless you're in the top 10.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
Listen, you might as well be talking Chinese to me. I haven't a clue what you're talking about. I just sit here, hit that pedal on my right hand side and steer. Should be grand. Jeez, we're P10, look. Come on, you devil, in the points. Come on, Ferrari. Yes. I don't know who's going to have a harder time understanding who. Me with the Tifosi or Tifosi with me? We'd get along very well, I'd say. Right. We could look at P8 here, lads. I'm just saying. We'll hardly get DRS here. We're too far back. Balls. P8 is still a loss. Shut up, will you? It's a brilliant finish. Says we could be lucky here. Get out of the way!
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Yes, I did. Did you see what he said? Don't crash into Max. Ah, Jesus, he brake checked me. Did you see what he did?
Tyre condition still looking good.
I should fucking hope so. We only did a bit. And why didn't you do me wing? Right. Crash into Max. All right, Betsy. Mr. Hoppy is 20 seconds ahead. Jesus! Someone crash! Come on, you're great, Craig. You like having the later time? What happens if the battery gets to zero? Nothing, it just... Oh, balls! It just takes longer to recharge. Good to see you, Angry Bee. Right. But within a second, we will get DRS. Come on. Yes. P7. I wonder is there anyone else up ahead now who needs a pit? Behrman's out. Where is he?
And gap to the car in front, 12.8 seconds.
Let's see what happens. Dodgy decoy. This is like driving with me wife. It's a nice Sunday drive, you know. There's not much we can do from here. We're probably pulling a second back on Mr. Happy each lap.
Yellow flag.
Who's that poor idiot?
Green flag.
Ah, go on, give her a now safety car. Who was that out of the race? Can't reverse either. What?
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Not a great race at all, Murph. Not a great race. Ah, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. I don't believe it. Ah, Jesus. Online servers failed to connect. Retry. 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 Ah, Jesus. Will it save the race? Greedy Gaming was in first. In a Haas? Well, there was no way that was ever going to happen. They were never going to allow us to fucking finish that race. I need this feature in Flight Sim, you know, if I'm coming in for a shocking bad landing. Oh, look, be Janie then. How terrible is this? That was a Jesus worthy of flappy hands. Jesus. Worst bat has done me out. Wait, what? So we disconnected? Rage quit. I didn't rage quit. Ah, God almighty. I think I like the quali. I think the races are too long. The AI is shite. You're a 9.5 seconds ahead. Yeah. Oh, well, isn't it enough to sicken your arse, isn't it? That sums up F1. Well, I mean, it's yeah, that was an issue. Does Mr. Murph pick up the phone and disconnect you at the DSL? Right? Hello? It's a brilliant advert for EA. Yeah, go on EA. Great bunch of lads, yeah. Jesus. Road to 2026. What's this now? Yeah. No, it's unable to get to the servers. Stupid thing. Get your own back at FS Weekend. Right. I think what we'll do the next time we go out in F1, I think I'll reduce the race. I do like quali. I think we'll keep quali. We'll have a short format quali, but I think the race will drop it back to probably friggin' 5 laps. You know what I mean? Because like if you go out, you're well. I don't know. I'll think on it. I think it's better having quali and a short race. Because at least a quali, it does it adds like a good bit of competition to it. 5 laps on quali than 5 laps you'd prefer. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. We'll definitely do that on the next ones. Like we're racing at China in real world this weekend, so we'll probably do F1 again next week, lads. Can you have collisions off for AI cars? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. The collisions are collisions. But like, if we get enough numbers next week, we don't need AI cars. You know what I mean? But I think what we'll do for next week, we might do the very same again. We'll do a Melbourne and China. Because I kind of see these races happening maybe once a month when we do F1 25. And the idea being is we'll pick the 2 races that happen over those 4 weeks. And then whatever time we have a 5th week or whatever, we can always jump ahead. You know what I mean? Because this season anyway, the calendar is going to get shagged anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think if we do a quali, then we do 5 laps, and we'll probably have enough in that. I do like the commentary though. You know, the commentary's always good old crack. So I'd like, that's what I mean. Like, if more want to join us on these races, just join us. And even if it's the case, like, I'll sit back and just do commentary, because I love watching you lads. I love seeing real people race. You know what I mean? Like, the AI is like, nah. But when you guys are racing, it's awesome. 1 corner left, Wheaty. Did everyone get kicked out of the server? 1 corner left. What you mean is you love talking. Yes. Steam is down as well. Night Gaming. Okay, so Steam. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the races, Murph. If Robert is in this chat, apologies for bashing. Not at all. It happens. You're still in it. A handful have stayed in, says Nace. Okay, that's interesting. European server. All the EA guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably North Europe servers shagged. But we'll definitely do this again. It is fun. It's on Game Pass. If you want to grab it, get a controller, just your Xbox controller, right? And yeah, we'll do a bit of racing. Murph is so bad, EA kicked him out. Shag off, will you? You know, I was brilliant. They said you can't race. You know, I like to join, but Xbox age thing. Is it not on the Xbox? No. It's definitely a game you can play on controller, and it's fun. Yeah. Like, the wheel can be probably overkill. You know what I mean? It's loads of fun though. Loads of fun. Yeah, so I'd say next week, and then probably once a month we'll do F1, because it means we can combine 2 races together. You know what I mean? And then we'll have I want to do other racing games, and I still need to play Gibbo in Gran Turismo. You know? Yeah, aiming, right? But right, that'll do for tonight, lads. We're back tomorrow with this week's Flight Sim news, starting off at 2000 Zulu time, and we're going to be checking out the A340 600 by Aerosoft and Tolis. We also have a Cessna 152 by Wambi, and potentially an upcoming general aviation aircraft that we're all terribly excited about. So we'll see what happens. I would join, but no gloves. You need the gloves. You need the shagging gloves. The gloves are what make the thing, you know. I'm going to wear these driving the Skoda. I'm just saying. Sometimes you need the gloves though, and I'm not messing. Like, depends on the wheel that you're using. The old hands go a bit kind of soft hands, Murphy. Is that what you're trying to say? Shag off. Right, lads, I'm away. I'll see you all tomorrow at 2000 Zulu. Until then, you take care and have a lovely evening. Good luck to you now. You get to see them every time you flap your hands.
It's ball, right?
Hey, Rambog is here. Good to see you, man. Did I miss anyone else? Oh, Jesus, watch what you're doing, Murphy. I know! The dreaded chat! I know! See what happens? Did you see it? Collider is here. I rarely use this word when it comes to Flight Sim add-ons. I reserve it only for the special kind. But, like, there's no point saying anything other than, this is shite. It's shite. Like, you didn't use your indicators. Electricity must be expensive in your truck, is it? Christ! Oh no, a terrible accident! Jesus! Did you jump? Oh, I nearly passed out with the laughter. Did you just see what happened? Jesus! Lads are over there, so we'll have to do a bit of a chicane here. Mother of Jesus! Gibbo!
What the hell? I'm here.
Did you just see what happened to Gibbo? Are you in the drink? You ended up in the
Water. This is possible.
Did you just see what